Hello everyone, welcome back. Question 21. Diagram shows the cross section of a circular water pipe. OABC is a sector of a circle with center O. The shaded region in the diagram represents the water flowing in the pipe. The water flows at 14 centimeter per second in the pipe. Work out the volume of water that has flowed through the pipe in 3 minutes. Give your answer in cubic centimeter correct to 3 significant figure. Now, if you look at the diagram, we have sector OABC, radius is 4.8, theta is 72 degrees. Now, if I want to find the area of this segment, okay, so it will be area of sector minus area of triangle. So your step one is to work out the area of segment. So area of the segment is area of sector minus area of triangle. Area of sector, the formula is theta by 360 times pi r square, and area of triangle is half AB sine C, that is half into product of two sides multiplied by sine of the included angle. Now let's substitute the value. Theta in the diagram is 72 over 360 times pi, radius is 4.8, so square, minus half, the two sides are 4.8 and 4.8, and the angle between them is 72 degrees. So let's put all this in the calculator. So 72 over 360 times pi times 4.8 square. That's the area of sector minus half times 4.8 times 4.8 times sine 72. Okay, that gives me 3.5202. So area of the segment is 3.5202. We'll round it 03. So now we have area of segment. Now if you go back to the diagram, basically the shaded region, that is the area of segment, represents the water flowing in the pipe. So let's draw a diagram to understand it better. So suppose this is a pipe which is in the shape of a cylinder, okay, which extends. Now here water is up to this level, okay, so it means you have water at this level. Okay, now the speed is given to you that it flows at a speed of 14 centimeter per second. What does that mean? So suppose this length till here is 14 centimeter. So the amount of water that is in this length of 14 centimeter, this much water flows out in 1 second. So to find out how much water flows out in 1 second, we'll multiply the area of cross section, that is the area of segment, by the length to give us the amount of water that flows out in 1 second. So right here, the volume of water that flows out in 1 second is the area of cross section, which is the area of the segment, multiplied by the length of the water column, that is the speed at which it flows. So area of cross section is 3.5203 and the length of the water column is 15. So this much amount of water is flowing out per second. But the question is to find the amount of water that flows out in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, we have total 3 times 60, that is 180 seconds. I know 1 second, so I need to find out in 180 seconds. So you multiply it by 180. So volume of water that flows in 3 minutes, which is 180 seconds, is 3.5203 times 14. This much water flows out in a minute. To convert this to how much it flows out in 3 minutes, simply multiply it by 180. So we'll put this in the calculator. So your answer times 14 times 180 gives you 8871.12. The question says round to three significant figures. So when you round to three significant figure, the fourth digit is 1, so 7 will stay same. So your final answer will be 8870 cubic centimeters. So this much amount of water flows out of the pipe in 3 minutes. Okay. So in this question, first step is to find the area of the segment. Once you know the area of the segment, the speed tells you the length of the water column. So when you multiply the length of the water column with the area of the segment, that gives you the volume of water that flows in 1 second. And to get the amount of water flowing in 3 minutes, multiplied by 180, you get your final answer. Okay. Moving to question number 22. The first term of an arithmetic series is 2t plus 1, where t is greater than 0. The nth term of this series is 14t minus 5. The common difference is 3. The sum of the first n terms of the series can be written as p bracket qt minus 1 power r, where p, q, and r are integers. Find the value of p, q, and r. Show clear algebraic working. Okay, so your first term is 2t plus 1. Your nth term is 14t minus 5, whereas the common difference is 3. We know the formula for nth term. So nth term formula is a plus n minus 1 times t. I know the value of a n, I know the value of a and d. We'll substitute all and try to get an expression for n. Now, a n is 14t minus 5. Your first term a is 2t plus 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by 3. So we'll move these two terms to the left. So 14t, when you shift 2t towards the left, it will become minus 2t. Minus 5 is as it is. You move plus 1 to the left, it will become minus 1. On the right hand side, we are left with n minus 1 into 3. So multiply out the bracket. So when you multiply 3 to the bracket, you will get 3n minus 3. 14 minus 2 gives me 12t. Negative 5, negative 1 gives me negative 6 equal to 3n minus 3. Now, move 3 to the left. So 12t minus 6, negative 3, I move to the left, it will become positive 3 equal to 3n. So 12t minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3 equal to 3n. Now we can see all three are divisible by 3. So divide the whole equation by 3. You will get 12 divided by 3 is 4t minus 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 3n divided by 3 gives me n. So the number of terms is 4t minus 1. Now they're asking you to find an expression for sum of the n terms. Now the formula for Sn, we can use the second one, where Sn formula is n by 2 bracket a plus an or l, the first term plus last term. Now, so the number of terms, we already have it here, 4t minus 1 whole upon 2. The first term is 2t plus 1, whereas your last term is 14t minus 5. Now, when you simplify the bracket, 4t minus 1 is same. 2t plus 14t will give you 16t, and 1 minus 5 is negative 4 whole divided by 2. Now, the second bracket, we can factor out 4. So we get 4t minus 1. When you factorize 4 from the second bracket, we are left with 4 times 4 is 16. So 4t minus 4 times 1 is 4. So I left with 1 whole divided by 2. Now this 4 and 2 you can cancel out. So you're left with 2 bracket 4t minus 1 and 4t minus 1. Now since the brackets are same, so I can write it as 2 bracket 4t minus 1 whole square. Now, you go back to the question. It says you need to write your answer in the form of p qt minus 1 power r. So let's copy the question here. So you compare it with the question, which is p bracket qt minus 1 power r. When you compare, we can make out value of p is 2, value of q, which is coefficient of t, is 4, and the power r is 2. So we get all three values. Okay, that's it for this question. So step number 1, we use the nth term formula to find the number of term. Step 2, we use the Sn formula, n by 2 bracket a plus l or a plus an. We can also use the other one, which is Sn is n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d, which will give the same answer. Okay. Now moving on to question 23. Now, 23. ABCD is a kite. AB equal to AD, CB equal to CD. Point B has coordinates K1, where K is a negative integer. Okay. And point D has coordinates 8, 7. Straight line L passes through the points B and D. The straight line L is parallel to the line 5y minus 3x equal to 6. Find an equation of AC. Give your answer in the form Px plus Qy equal to R, where P, Q, and R are integers. Now, first thing what we'll do is here is to draw a kite. Okay, let's name the diagram. So A, B, C, and D. AB is equal to AD, CB equal to CD. Point B coordinates are K and 1. Point D coordinates are 8, 7. Line L passes through point B and D. So there is a line which is passing through B and D. Okay, this line is line L. Okay, the straight line L is parallel to the line with equation 5y minus 3x equal to 6. Now, for this equation, for this line, let's work out the slope first. So 5y minus 3x equal to 6. You move 3x to the right, so it will become positive 3x plus 6. I want y alone, so divide throughout by 5. So you get y equal to 3/5 of x plus 6 upon 5. Now, since your equation is in slope-intercept form, which is y equal to mx plus c, when your y is alone, we say the equation is in slope-intercept form. The coefficient of x is my slope, and your constant term is your y-intercept. So here, the coefficient of x is 3 over 5. So the slope of the line to which line L is parallel is 3 over 5. So can we say, because it is parallel, the equation of line L will also be 3 by 5. Okay. So line L, which passes through point B and D, has a slope 3 over 5. Now, I know the slope of the line, and line L passes through point B and D. So using the slope formula, we can work out the value of K. So suppose this is x1, y1. This point is x2, y2. The formula for slope is difference in y upon difference in x. Value of m is 3 over 5. Y2 is 7 minus y1 is 1 over x2 is 8 minus x1 is k. So 3 times 8 minus k, we can take the cross product, equal to 5 times 7 minus 1 will give me 6. So 3 times 8 is 24 minus 3k, 5 times 6 is 30. I need to work out the value of k. So shift 24 to the right. Minus 3k is 30. Positive 24 goes to the right, it will be minus 24. So negative 3k equal to 6. I want k alone, so divide both sides by negative 3. We get the value of k equals negative 2. And it's already mentioned in the question that k is negative. Now, so I can write here my point B is now minus 2 comma 1. But the question is to work out the equation of line AC. Now, line AC, which is the longer diagonal of the kite, is the perpendicular bisector of the smaller diagonal. So, since it is perpendicular, we can find the slope of line AC. Now, slope of AC, since it is perpendicular, its slope will be opposite reciprocal of the slope of line L. Now line L slope is 3 by 5. So the opposite reciprocal. So it will be opposite in sign. This one is positive. So AC slope will be negative. 3 over 5, when you flip it, we get 5 by 3. Now for line AC, I have the slope. Also, since it is bisecting the smaller diagonal, this point here, let's name it as point P, will be the midpoint of BD. Now we know point B and D, so using the midpoint formula, we can find coordinates of point P. So point P, the midpoint is average of x coordinate and y will be the average of y coordinate. Let's plug in the values. So it will be negative 2 plus 8 divided by 2 and y coordinate is 1 plus 7 over 2. So point P, 8 minus 2 is 6 divided by 2 gives me 3. So x coordinate is 3 and 1 plus 7, 8 over 2 gives me 4. Now I have these two information. I have the slope of line AC and I know a point through which line AC is passing. So using these two information, I can find the equation of the line. So we'll start here. Y equal to mx plus c. Now I don't know y-intercept, so I'll substitute the value of x, m and y. So x and y are 3 and 4 and slope is negative 5 by 3. So value of y is 4, slope is minus 5 over 3 times value of x is 3 plus c. So it will be 4. This 3 will get cancelled. Minus 5 plus c. Move 5 to the left. You will get 4 plus 5 equal to c. So value of c is 9. Now I know the y-intercept. So I can put the value back. So y equal to mx plus c. So y is, value of m is minus 5 over 3x and y-intercept is 9. This is slope intercept form, but the question wants the equation in this form, px plus qy equal to r. So you want x and y terms together on the left side. So first thing we need to remove the denominator. So what we'll do is multiply the whole equation by 3. So when you times 3, it will multiply to the first term, second term and third term. So 3 times y will give me 3y. 3 and 3 will get cancelled. You will get negative 5x plus 9 times 3 is 27. Now shift negative 5x to the left. You will get positive 5x plus 3y equals 27. And this is the equation of line AC in the required form. Okay. Now that's it for this question. Let's move to question 24. Question 24. OAED is a quadrilateral. Vector OA is 2A. Vector OB is 2B. DE is 7A plus 3B. AB is to BD is 1 is to 2. So AB is one part, BD is two parts. So the ratio is 1 is to 2. Point C is on AB is such that OCE is a straight line. Use a vector method to find the ratio of OC is to CE. Okay. So what we'll do is, first thing, let's work out the vector AB. Now, you want to go from A to B. So, to go from A to B, we can do vector AO plus OB. So, vector AB will be AO plus OB. Now, AO, since you reverse the direction, positive 2A will become now minus 2A, and vector OB direction is same, so it will be 2B. So, vector AB is minus 2A plus 2B. Now, if AB is one part, BD is two parts. So, we can work out vector BD. So, BD will be exactly double. So, vector BD, I can write it is 2 times vector AB. So, which is 2 times minus 2A plus 2B. So, we can write vector BD is negative 4A plus 4B. And to get the full vector AD, we can combine both. So from A to D will be AB plus BD, which is minus 2A plus 2B and minus 4A plus 4B. So vector AD is minus 6A plus 6B. This is point number 3. So now I have vector AB, I have vector BD, okay, and I have full vector AD. Now since I have BD and I have DA, I can use these two information and I can find vector BE. So vector BE, you want to go from B to E, so it will be vector BD plus vector DE. Now vector BD is minus 4A plus 4B, and vector DE is given to us, it is 7A plus 3B. So when you combine, you will get vector BE is 7A minus 4A gives me 3A, and 4B plus 3B equals 7B. This is point number 4. So now I have vector BE also. So next what we'll do is we'll join OE. Since I know OB and BE, we can work out vector OE. So let's join O and E. Now vector O to E is same as vector OB plus vector BE. Now OB, we know it is 2B, and BE we have worked out it is 3A plus 7B. So vector OE will be 3A plus 9B. Okay, that's point number 5. Now we have worked out most of the vectors. Now what we'll do is we can say AC, vector AC is some ratio of vector AB. So we'll write here AC is M times vector AB. Also, we can write OC is N times OE. Okay. Now we can say vector OC, okay, is OA plus AC, is OA plus AC. Now we'll just put in the values. So vector OC is n times vector OE. Okay, OA will be same, plus AC is m times vector AB. So n into vector OE is 3A plus 9B. Vector OA is 2A plus m. Vector AB is minus 2A plus 2B. On simplifying further, so multiply the bracket by n, so you will get 3NA plus 9NB equal 2A minus 2MA plus 2MB. So 3NA plus 9NB equal to, from the first two we can factor out A, so you will get 2 minus 2M into A plus 2MB. Now what we can do is we can equate the A and B components. So with A, I have 3n. With A, I have 2 minus 2m. So 3n is equal to 2 minus 2m. Also, with B, you have 9n. With B, you have 2m. So we can say 9n equal to 2m. Now we need to use these two and work out the value of the ratios m and n. Now 2m is 9n, so in place of 2m we can write here 9n. So you'll get 3n equal to 2 minus 2m is same as 9n, you write here 9n, bring 9n to the left, so 3n plus 9n equals to 12n equal to 2, divide both sides by 12, you get n equal 1 upon 6. Now, what is n? N is your ratio of OE. So, OC is 1/6 of OE. So, if I draw the diagram, it is okay, OC and E. So OC is 1/6 of OE, so the remaining will be 5/6. So we can make out from here that the ratio of OC is to CE will be 1:5. And that's what the question is, to work out the ratio of OC is to CE. Okay, that's it in this paper. I'll see you in the next version. Thank you.